A digital self-care routine is something that we all must practice on a daily basis. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to share my digital self-care routine with you guys. I use my laptop, my phone and all these devices on a daily basis for my work and for my life beyond my work. They do make my life easier, so there's no point in imagining a life without them. But at the same time, it's very important to have a digital self-care routine so that these things do not become overwhelming and do not start impacting my mental and physical health. I hope you will find this video helpful. So let's get started. The first thing is ensuring that I spend some time without these gadgets every day in the morning and also in the night before going to sleep. So once I wake up, I switch off the alarm and then I leave the room without my phone. I spend some time with my plants, I make myself a glass of warm water, I go to my rooftop, see the nature, see the birds, the plants, and this just helps me to be more mindful. Also in the night, I spend some good amount of time on my skincare, on reading books, and this ensures that I am taking care of myself without spending time on these gadgets. The second thing is optimizing the settings in these gadgets. Now the kind of ray that the screens emit, they are very damaging for our eyes, our skin, and they also affect our sleep, which in turn affect our mental health. Now I cannot live without these gadgets completely, so I make sure that the settings are optimized and they are not that harmful. So I make sure that the brightness of these gadgets are optimized. In my laptop, I turn the red screen mode on, and in my phone, I prefer keeping it in the dark mode. Both these things ensure that the blue rays that are emitted are reduced and they do not affect my sleep. Also, I keep a plant in my workplace. They kind of absorb the harmful rays that these gadgets emit, and also when my eyes feel tired, I move away from the screen and look at the plants. It kind of soothes the eyes. Also, I make sure that I take breaks after every 20 or 30 minutes. I leave my phone and laptop on the desk and move away completely to my rooftop or to the corner where I have a lot of plants. These kind of gives me the break from the gadgets that I need and soothes my eyes, gives me the rest and helps me to come back without feeling tired. The third thing that has helped me a lot is developing a few hobbies and self-care rituals that do not involve my gadgets. It's kind of difficult these days. I play music in my phone whenever I am exercising. I listen to audiobooks from my phone, and these are my hobbies and they involve these gadgets. So it's important for me to have a few things for which I do not need my phone. And I love cooking, I love taking care of my plants, I love indulging in skincare, and I do all these things without using my phone. So I feel pampered and I don't feel the need to use my phone while taking care of myself. This has really helped me a lot, and whenever I do these things, I make sure that I'm doing them very mindfully. I am taking my time in doing these things and I am doing them without thinking of my phone and my gadgets. Decluttering my digital space is another important aspect of my digital self-care routine. I download a lot of different apps, I use them for a few times and then I completely forget about them. I don't need them anymore, but they create a huge crowd on my screen. So every time I turn my phone on, I see them and I immediately feel overwhelmed. So I make sure that I go through them once in a while and delete the apps that I don't need anymore. I love when my phone looks minimal and organized, and it gives me a lot of mental peace. I do the same with my laptop also. I prefer organizing all the files and folders that I have. I keep backup of the things that are very important. I delete the things that I don't need. I keep deleting mails. I keep organizing all the folders that I have on the desktop. This minimal organized space makes me more productive and also gives me a lot of mental peace. Also, as a part of this routine, I decided to take control of the kind of news that I am following, of the kind of people that I am following. So thanks to all the online news networks and to all the social media, we get to know everything that's going on around the world and we get to know everything that others are doing. And I decided to choose the kind of news and people I will follow, the ones who will inspire me to become a better version of myself. While a lot of social influencers are sources of positive influence in our lives, there will be always a few people who will make us feel bad about ourselves. And whenever I see these people, I start questioning what I am doing, the kind of things that I possess, and I compare my life with their lives, and it just gets a little disturbing after a certain point of time. And I decided that I won't let these things control my life. So I unfollowed a bunch of people, and I think that gave me a lot of mental peace. And also, I felt more positive about my own life, about my work, and myself. And it just made my life a lot easier and happier. And lastly, I decided to use a few digital apps to improve my digital self care routine. I know it sounds a little tricky, but hear me out. So I often spend hours on my laptop and phone without registering that. So I decided to download this app called Your Hour. It helped me to keep a track of all the apps that I am using and for how long I am using them. And once I registered that, it was easier for me to restrict the number of hours that I spent on my phone. I also downloaded this app called Forest, so it helps me to completely cut off from my phone and work on my laptop. It's great if you love deep work sessions that are distraction free. So yeah, these are all the things that I do to keep my digital self-care routine in place. These are little things that I make sure to do every single day, and they have helped me a lot, both mentally and physically. I hope you have enjoyed the video and found it helpful. Do let me know what you do as a part of your digital self-care routine. Also, if you have not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you around. I will be back with a new video very soon. Till then, take care and bye bye.